This week in the garden, I've been replacing tubers that have not sprouted. And what I do is I go around and I look, and if the majority of the tubers have sprouted, like this one, and then I have one here like this that hasn't, I like to check it at this point. So I just kind of gently dig down, and if I can, just gently push back the dirt like this. And if I see the tuber and there's no sprout, then I have a feeling, and then I'll check it to see if I see any sprouts coming. And if not, then I think it's time to replace it. What happens is if they get too far behind, and this one doesn't have an eye, I thought it did when I put it in, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna replace that one. So I go to my my supply, that extra supply, and I've been warming them up. So they've got little roots, which is great. Keep those on. And you can see it's got a nice sprout. It's kind of going the wrong direction, but don't worry, it will right itself. You want to make sure that you keep your tags with it. So if you're adding something new, make sure you have your tags. So this one could pop in. So I would just dig it down, you know, maybe this deep, and just pop it in the ground and then cover it up. I could do that. So that's one of my options. I'm just going to dig it out to show you another option. Another option is if you've been making little plants as backups, you can see that this plant and this plant are about the same size. And so they will grow kind of evenly. So that other thing that you could do is definitely plant this plant. So you would just take it like this. If you have roots coming out the bottom, don't worry. I just pop it in like this. You can see some roots here. I've already mycorrhizaled it, so it's all ready to go in the ground. I've got my tag here. So again, just dig down, maybe a little deeper with the plant, and pop it in. What I'm hoping when I plant this in, that the dirt's gonna go to the bottom right here, where the first set of two true leaves are, not the little tiny leaves, but these. And then again, just fill it in. I would water it in well at this point. I don't have any water in here, but if I did, water it in really well and make sure I put the tag on. So that's a good way to watch your garden this time of year. Not all tubers sprout. I kept track in this part of my garden. I have about 300 plants in, and 10% needed replacing. So just to keep that in mind, that you're gonna have to replace some of them. Some of them were rot. The majority of mine were, I guess I thought I saw an eye and there wasn't one. So sometimes that's an issue too. So good luck in your gardens this week.